Well, you can tell we're now entering the silly season with the Olympics just round the corner. Today on Sky News, the channel was ablaze with the fact that 7 people have been arrested on terror charges after police randomly stopped a car. But it turns out the occupants of the car were apparently planning a Mumbai-style attack on London. A Mumbai-style attack? I wonder if this one was going to be run by the CIA, i.e. David Headley, like the one in Mumbai was. These 7 will of course more than likely be released in a day or two without being charged, same as pretty much every other terror incident that we have in this country. It was this incident today. Yesterday we had the M6 toll road shut down for hours, with the police lining people up on the floor, growling at them with their guns showing. All for what? Because somebody lit a smoking aid. You would have thought there was a bomb on the bus or something, or the Joker had taken everyone on the bus hostage. We have the Olympics in less than 3 weeks, and in order to justify the massive influx of 13,500 police and a further 13,500 troops on our streets in London, they have to create a climate of fear. I predict that there will be probably another 4 or 5 so-called terror incidents between now and the start of the Olympics. It's a joke. They want you scared shitless. They make you think that Al-Qaeda are under your bed or hiding in your wardrobe. You wouldn't have thought by the way they're making us so scared of Al-Qaeda that the West created them back in '79 to fight the Russians, or that the CIA were controlling Bin Laden right up to 9/11, or that the West used Al-Qaeda in Serbia and Bosnia, or that they used them more recently in Libya, and now they're funding the so-called rebels in Syria, who are in fact Al-Qaeda. So we have to give up our rights in the UK and be treated like terrorists for everything we do, and live with a climate of fear because Al-Qaeda are going to get us, while our government is openly funding Al-Qaeda in Syria, and they funded them to overthrow Gaddafi in Libya, killing 35,000 innocent people on the way. It's a joke! Now it's also been announced that there's going to be more quantitative easing. Quantitative easing basically involves handing free money to banks in the hope that they'll lend it to businesses. The figures we're talking about are just staggering. 325 billion so far, with a further 50 billion to follow shortly. This is supposed to get the economy going. More money to banks. What's the point? They're swamped in derivatives and they're bankrupt. They're zombie banks. They're all dead. You can throw as much money as you like at them, but you're not going to save them in the long term. So why bother? Why not give £10,000 to everybody in the country and say, right, you need to spend it within 6 months? That'd be a lot better than paying for arrogant people like Bob Diamond and Stephen Hester, to get rich. You know, a report came out the other day, over 1 million kids go hungry every day in our country, and we feed the banks billions and billions and billions and have to pay for it. We always feed the banks. The politicians in this country are a complete disgrace. They don't care about you, they don't care about me, they only look after themselves. 1 million kids going hungry, while we're still paying bonuses to bankers who we now know are fraudsters. Why are we not on the streets about these fucking banksters? This is happening because we're lazy, we're happy with the status quo, we're too scared to upset the apple cart. Unless you want to lose everything, you better wake up. We've got to start coming together and doing something. 1 million kids going hungry, or fat cats like Bob Diamond. He's going to get 30 million for being a fraudster at Barclays. Unbelievable!